Since Source Cup just ended, it's now time to talk about the next Champions meeting, Gemini Cup 2. Welcome everyone, this is Axis, and today I'm going to talk about, you guessed it, CM14. So the first question is, who should you run for this CM? Well, the answer is pretty simple. Just run your Oshi. The game is going to be a lot more fun if you play your favorites. Just keep in mind that front runners and end closers are really strong for this track. Pace chasers and late surgers, while being weaker, are still pretty solid, so don't sleep on them. My team is going to be late surger Grass Wonder, Oshi pick, obviously. Pace chaser Mami Nishino, Oshi pick, obviously. And then Nature Debuffer. For parental recommendations, here are your acceleration options. Be aware that Maruzinski needs to be delayed to be effective. So if you proc it too early, you're not gonna get anything from it. While for Mummy Creek... Who the heck is calling me? Hold on. Hello? No, nothing. I'm just recording a video. Yeah. No, it's just a simple guide, yeah, for CM14. Hell nah. Slime that character. Man, shut your mouth. I'm not an Oshi LARPer like you. Say what? My screen? Yeah, that's my presentation. No? I see nothing. Why? Hello? The hell? Wait, is that? Is that? Is that? Narita Taishin is an encloser specialist that relies on explosive amount of velocity and acceleration during the final spurt. Your ideal stat line should be something like this. Very relatable. Everyone can get this, or at least something very close to it. Stamina is not real, but more is obviously better, since CM14's stat threshold are both stamina and guts. So aiming for at least a 600 is just going to give you an extra boost. If you're a new player, or a filthy Uma puller that can't hit this kind of stat line, first, reroll yourself. Second, don't worry. Prioritize maxing speed over everything else. Then, increase both power and width as high as possible. With that being said, remember that stats are not everything. As long as you have the right skills, you too can be a fraud. Her unique nemesis is a nice final corner mid-race speed skill. Nothing too crazy, but a nice addition to her kit, with potential speed carryover. Encroaching Shadow is the skill that makes Narita Taishin the fraud list and closer for this Champions meeting. It gives a whopping 0.4 guaranteed acceleration while entering the home stretch. This thing has no position requirement, so you can theoretically activate it in first position and win from there. Absolutely ridiculous. Unlike Fast and Furious for late surgers, the encloser counterpart, Daring Strike, is a consistent mid-race speed skill that helps Taishin push forward. It's really good, especially after the release of Mr. CB Wet Card, which makes the skill more accessible. In contrast to Admar Vega Power, which was used only if you could afford borrowing it. Fall of Vigor is a final corner speed skill, very similar to Speed Star but for backliners on mile races. Nothing too crazy, but worth mentioning since it's given for free from the must-pull card Bamboo Memory Guts. Totally the greatest Guts card in the game right now, that gives insane stats output and has a guaranteed success on her third chain event, unlike the fraudulent Fraud Motion, which will never give you her gold skill, even if you beg on your knees. Now that we've talked about the key skills, what deck should you run? The answer? Guts deck. Anything different from this, it's suboptimal. Since Taishin has a 20% Guts growth, you can use 2 Guts cards instead of 3, and add an extra speed or wit card. Here's an example of a very relatable deck for broke people. If you don't have any of these cards, it means that you are an irresponsible trainer that can't stop wasting carrots on cheek temples. Planning your pulls is important, but as a wise man once said, planning your carrots makes no difference beyond you hallucinating shit you don't have. About Legacy Umas, these are my recommendations. For acceleration, we have Let's Pump Some Iron from Major Orion, Budding Blossom from Nishino Flower, Louder Trace and Cheer from Cheerleader King Halo, and Redshift from Maruzinski, which needs to be delayed, otherwise it's a useless skill. You're usually going to combo it with Let's Pump Some Iron, so hitting 6th into 5th. That's only for acceleration. For generic speed skills, these are my recommendations. Triumphant Pulse from Ogre Cap, almost always good, so yeah, it's really strong. Shadow Break from Narita Brian, which is really strong in this course because it has potential speed carryover. And then we have Behold from Symboli Rudolph. Well, with that being said, let's run some races. Well, thank you everyone for watching. This was just a small little project made for fun. Don't take it too seriously, please. I might make more in the future, I don't know. Probably. No clue. I'm kinda busy right now. I'll make sure to learn Blender next time instead of using stock animations from Umamusume. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment, join the Discord, follow me on X/Twitter, all links in the description, and yeah, that's it. See ya.